NATO'ya üyelik başvuruları konusunda artık bizden herhangi bir hayır haklık bekleyemeyecekleri açıktır.
When Finland and Sweden applied to join NATO in May of last year, most politicians and analysts expected their accession to be relatively easy, given their close relations with most NATO members. Unfortunately for the West though, Turkish President Erdogan is still holding up Sweden's application. Which basically said that Turkey would let Finland and Sweden join NATO if they did three things. Firstly, they promised not to support certain Kurdish organizations. Secondly, they had to drop arms embargoes on Turkey. Thirdly and finally, the agreement required Finland and Sweden to extradite any, quote, terror suspects to Turkey.
Although according to NATO, Sweden has taken significant concrete steps to meet Turkey's concerns. This includes amending the Swedish constitution, ending arms embargo, stepping up counter-terrorism operations including against the PKK. Swedish Foreign Minister Tobias Billström also said Stockholm had fulfilled all the commitments to join NATO and urged Turkey and Hungary to allow his country into the alliance. But it seems Turkey is especially displeased with anti-Turkey and anti-Erdogan protests in Stockholm. Swedish authorities allowed a "No to NATO, No Erdogan" laws in Sweden demonstration to go ahead in the city centre on Sunday. Erdogan has demanded that Stockholm extradite several dozen activists, though those decisions can only be made by Sweden's independent judiciary. Earlier this week, Ankara expressed its frustration over the planned demonstration, organised by groups close to the Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK, which is outlawed by Turkey. Even though the PKK is also considered a terrorist organisation in Sweden, as in the rest of the EU, its supporters are generally allowed to protest in public. A spokesman for the Turkish presidency on Tuesday said it was completely unacceptable that PKK terrorists continue to operate freely in Sweden, and urged Swedish authorities to block them from demonstrating on Sunday. A new law beefing up Sweden's anti-terror efforts came into effect on June 1st, criminalising participation in a terrorist organisation. But the new law is not aimed at attacking freedom of speech as said by Swedish government. It remains to be seen who will blink first in this standoff, Sweden or Turkey.
What's legal is not always right. And Sweden should realize this fast because such acts can have political consequences. The public opinion in Sweden is also against this protest. Listen into some of the reactions.
Freedom of speech is very important, but I think burning a religious book, it's not freedom of speech. It's another thing, it's a provocation.
We should not tolerate these things. We just have to say stop. It's not okay to humiliate other people.
Kıymetli yol ve dava arkadaşlarım, sizleri en kalbi duygularımla Türkiye olarak tahrik siyasetine de, tehdit siyasetine de kesinlikle boyun eğmeyeceğimizin bilinmesini istiyorum. Müslümanların kutsallarına hakaret etmenin düşünce hürriyeti olmadığını, batılı kibir abidelerine eninde sonunda öğreteceğiz.